Hi, y'all. It's Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today, Sunday, December 15th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. Also, Lemonade, Blue Sky. If you're interested, you don't have to. I post a lot of this stuff on most of my mainstream platforms. The only thing that is geared towards readings, just an FYI for you guys, YouTube, a little bit on TikTok, but not a lot, and then my business Facebook for the Humble Hermit LLC. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We just don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. It's a lot of BS that you just don't need to deal with, you know? Like, why would you store it up in there if you don't have to? It's a lot of unnecessary knowledge. We want to leave room for good stuff. The Price of Love Oracle by Crystal Banner. We're going to see what falls out. It could come out as a reading. It could come out more as affirmations. We'll see what happens. I love this deck. I got it on eBay used. It was in really great condition, thanks to the previous owner. But I love this deck. I could not find it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure it's out of print. But again, The Power of Love Oracle by Crystal Banner, if you're interested. We got one on the table. Two on the table. Whew. We got three on the table. Oh, shit. You like that? Oh, shit. Four on the table. We got five on the table. Six on the table. Holy shit. Remember yesterday I did one of the readings I did, all the cards fell out and it was like a complete story told in cards. Card to card to card to card. This is exactly the same fucking thing. And that doesn't usually happen, you guys. Like, sometimes the cards just fall out and you kind of gotta like, okay, this is like, nope. These are all in order. We're gonna do two more shuffles. We got 7 on the table. This card I like. Finally. He just said, I can only give you based on the cards you have to work with. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I don't think this card is in a lot of decks. I'm just going to be honest. We're going to do one more. That was the second one, but we're going to do one more. We got 9. 10 with bottom of the deck. I just did a reading with the Crow Oracle. It's posting right now. It's about like 33 minutes long, something like that. And I talk in there about the ex-best friend and the guy she set me up with. Money versus love. Some people, all they know is money. Money is love. And that is the saddest fucking thing in the world. This was top of the deck, y'all. Saddest fucking thing in the world. Bottom of the deck is breakups and makeups and manipulation. Divine timing and healing. We're going to set this over here on the box, on the sill. All right. We got 10 cards. Let me give you a ganda here. We got Deja Vu. If you ever watched The Awakened Empress 3-3, she always calls it Deja Poo. And it makes me laugh every time. We got Unfinished Business. Forgiveness. Grief and sadness. Connection. Separation. Fate. This is the card that I was laughing at. This is the card that God said is not in a lot of decks. And it's not. Shattered. Love. Mirroring. Bottom of the deck. All right, so feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. Let me straighten up my cards a little bit. Let me take a sip of the juice. All right. I think you're the one. So to me, this is someone else, and they're coming towards you. They're thinking about you, that kind of thing. Or it could be someone you know. Or you could be this person. Again, take how it resonates. Always put yourself in the situation where you belong. And as I've said in the past, be honest about who you are in the situation. Truth. Facts. Honesty. Genuine. I think you're the one feeling the sense of deja vu. This person feels like you have unfinished business, and maybe you do. And maybe you know you do, okay? That the two of you have some type of unfinished business. The thing is, have you moved on from it? Have they? Why haven't they, right? Or if you haven't, why haven't you? This person wants forgiveness. When the grief and sadness card came out, I heard sick. They feel sick. And I don't think it's like, oh, like they're sick, like they have like an illness or disease. No, like this person is so sick over the connection or the loss of this connection that it's like their innards are just like eating them up inside. You know how you just get that feeling, like that nervous feeling, but it's more than nervousness. It's like your body is eating itself from the inside out. You're just so like, that's what this is. They're sick over this connection, this separation between the two of you. And it's kind of funny because both these people are walking away, right? I feel like this was a mutual separation. Like they walked away from you and you walked away from them for very different reasons. Now, gonna say something here again about the ex-best friend. When our relationship went kaput, I think the last time I talked to her was in October of 2022. I want to say like the end of October 2022. It could have been early November, but I want to say it was October. Again, I didn't save any of the texts. We had like a thread of texts for like, I don't know how many years. I deleted it. I didn't give two shits. We were done. We were done. I fully and wholeheartedly believe that she thinks that she walked away from me. Now, she sexually assaulted me twice, was going to sexually assault me a third time. I got up off my knees because God told me to get my shit and get the fuck out of there, and I did. I fully believe that she is so mentally ill. She is so out of her friggin' mind that she believes that she did nothing wrong. That she is perfectly justified in treating people the way that she treats people. And that the way she treated me, she has no issue. Like I fully believe that she thinks that she didn't do anything wrong when she absolutely the fuck did. I mean, when you sexually assault your best friend, that is assault. Most people could get arrested and go to jail. In my mind at the time, there was no point in me turning her in. They're not going to arrest a cripple. They're just not. That was how I justified not turning her in my mind. Should I have turned her ass in? You're damn right I should have. I could have at the very least walked into a police station and reported it and put it on file. She would forever be known in McHenry County, Illinois, as a rapist. I fully believe that she walked away from our friendship feeling justified, feeling like I fucked her over and she, she's an angel and she can't do anything wrong and da. I walked away from her. God literally pulled me up off my knees after looking up into the eyes of the devil and said, "Get the fuck out of there, kid. Get the fuck out of there." And I did. That was the last time I saw her. I have no desire to ever see her again. Ever. I have no desire to talk to her ever again. You guys know how I feel. I wish her well. I hope she heals and gets her shit together. I hope, she lives a great life. She can do that in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. She doesn't need to do that here in Round Lake, Illinois. I'm fine without her. 2 years, and my life has only blossomed without her, honestly. I feel like that's how you know when you get rid of the shit people in your life, all these good things start happening for you. All of the abundance that I have received from God, from my own making. Seriously. I fully believe that she believes she walked away from me justified. And I know that I walked away from her justified as to why. Whichever one of you is right or wrong, I don't know. Both of you. Same thing with me and her. Both of us. I don't think she looks at what she did to me as sexual assault. But when I tell you no more than once and you continue, that is sexual assault. Again, I don't think she's with it. I don't think she's all there. I don't know what happened between you and this person, but both of you feel like you walked away from this connection. This was fated. You guys weren't meant to be together. You guys weren't meant to be friends or family. Well, I mean, you were meant to be family. You're just not meant to be connected. There's a difference between being family and not talking to someone and not having anything to do with their life. There's another, like when you're best friends with your cousin or your sibling or your aunt or your uncle or whatever, your grandparent. There's a difference there. This was fated. Like, this is someone that you should have never been in a relationship with. Like, this could have been more of like a twin flame situation where you were meant to meet each other, heal each other, and move on separately, as it usually happens that way. It was fated for you not to be in a connection with this person. Sorry, I feel like I got like a big hair. Okay, I know I have a big hair. It's there. I can feel it. It's probably on my actual chin. I can't get it because of my freaking nails. There we go. All right, thank you. Thank you for bearing with me and my ADHD. You might have already figured this out, or maybe it took you a while to realize that this just was not something meant to be. This person is just realizing this. If you guys have been no contact, for sure, however long you've been no contact, weeks, months, years, like this person is realizing, like, oh, this really is done. Like, this connection is really over, and this person is heartbroken. Okay, so this person loves you still, technically. This person, and for some of you, it's going to be a positive, and for some of you, it's going to be a negative. This person was mirroring you. So for some of you, this was, oh my God, this person wants to eat me alive and become me. Okay? Like, completely toxic. Like someone wanting to erase you off the earth so they can take your place. For others of you, this is someone that was just like your twin. Like if you were best friends, right? Like, this is just someone, like, you guys did everything together. Maybe you wore the same type of clothes. Maybe when Christmas came, you bought each other like the same hair clips. You dyed your hair the same color. You know, like like my old friend from, I met her in kindergarten, y'all. Like, we're still friends. She lives in Kenosha. She's married. She's got two teenage boys. We used to have our connection used to be New Kids on the Block. We both loved New Kids on the Block. I think maybe her a little bit more than me, because as an adult, she has gone to New Kids on the Block concerts. I have not. I never went to one of their concerts, actually. But it's more of like friends, or sisters or brothers, or you know what I mean? Like, it's more of like a good mirroring. Like, the two of you were like best buddies, soulmates, you know? And unfortunately, with the mirroring, you also get two different like side effects. So if the connection is gone and this was more of like a positive mirroring, that means that this person doesn't have your energy anymore. They're not in your energy. So like they just have no connection to you. You know, they have no idea what you're doing, what you look like, where you are, you know, like it's basically like losing your twin, you know, like a twin, losing a twin. And if this is more of a negative mirroring, like someone wanting to get rid of you and be you, again, this is someone realizing that they don't have that energy connection to you, and they no longer have no idea how to be you. And it's, at first it would anger this person for sure. They'd be like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to know what to do next, or how to dress next, or how to be next? And then after a while, it would be that realization that, and not even really you having anything to do with you, but the realization that they have no idea how to be themselves. And then that's what starts their mind going, and that's what makes them realize, like, shit, like I fucked this up because I went about this the whole wrong way. And then this person gets upset. And definitely more of a selfish bent, you know, like, oh, like I fucked up. Like, how am I supposed to become this person if I have no contact with this person? Right? It's always like little hairs everywhere. Yeah, like the positive mirroring, like one of you was the yin and one of you was the yang. Like seriously, like best buddies energy for sure. And don't get me wrong, like I would never excuse like bad behavior or abuse or neglect or mistreatment. Like, oh, you guys were, best buddies. You should get back together with them. I forgive them. I would never say that ever, because when you trust someone and love someone so deeply that you overlook the signs, the intuitive signs, like, do you know how many signs I overlooked with this broad? With my ex best friend? And then she still did what she did to me? No. No. And I would never tell you guys, like, oh, they seem like they love you. Get back together with them. Be friends with them. Whatever. No, I would never do that. Because, it took a long time for me to realize, like, I absolutely always have to put myself first. And I'm lucky. I don't have kids. I have the 4 cats, but I don't have kids. I don't have to put a kid before myself. I literally can put myself first. Do you know how fucking amazing that is? It's just me. Bam. Most important. I am the most important thing in my life. As should you be. Again, we always argue about the kids. Or maybe it's just me arguing in my head. But seriously, like, I would never tell anybody to take this person back, whether it was a positive mirroring or a negative mirroring, because no. Just no. No. Because I'm always going to tell you to put yourself first. I put myself first. Why wouldn't I tell you to put yourself first? Why wouldn't God tell you to put yourself first? And like I said, either way, I think this person realizes that this is fated. This is how it's supposed to be. So I don't know I don't know if you'll actually receive any communication from this person wanting to come back. It might be of more like an energetic pull. Like you might wake up in the middle of a night, of the night one night and like just know that this person realizes that it's over, like that connection is lost. Like they realize that that's how it was supposed to happen. The two of you are done, and you might just feel like an unbelievable amount of sadness. Been there. Been there. I think more or less too when those things happen, yeah, you could be feeling the other person for sure, but I also think it's God's way of helping you to release that for yourself. Recognizing that it really is done for you, like it has been done for you, and it's time to let it go and move on. I told you guys before, like it took me what, like a year and a half, maybe a little bit more than a year and a half to get to the point where I could wish the ex best friend healing and wellness. I mean, I don't want to have anything to do with her, but I hope she gets better. I would want her to live a good life, if that's what God wants for her. That's up to him. But I don't want her near me, you know? It took me a long time to get there. A year and a half? That's a long time. It felt like a long time. It really did, and especially in that respect. Especially in that respect. But I think it's better for you in the long run to eventually come to that realization, like things happen. It was meant to happen that way because it was meant to teach you something. It was meant to make you a better person. Because again, we don't want to be the things that broke us, right? We don't want to be the evil that tried to do us in. We want to take that and transmute that into something better. Sometimes it takes a while to get to that spot. Sometimes not, whatever. Everybody heals in a different rate. I just think that for me that literally was the most traumatizing event in my life. Seriously. I I I'm crying up just thinking about it because it really was the most horrible thing I ever went through in my life. I've been raped 3 times, physically assaulted, gone through a divorce, like suffered abuse, verbal, mental, and emotional abuse my whole life by family members, technically. Like, seriously. And that was the worst fucking thing to ever happen to me. And the best. Because it brought me here. Guys, if I had never gotten off my knees, and I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago with you guys, if I had never gotten up off my knees, I fully believe that I would be locked up in a bedroom in her little house in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. And I think she would be pimping me out. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. There's seriously something wrong with her. And there was seriously something going on that involved money and men and sex and online. And the guy that she set me up with became a trucker. He was a trucker and he was making stops. Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, I think Ohio. There was something going on there. I'm pretty fucking sure of it. I have nothing to prove it other than my own intuition, my gut feeling, and just knowing that she lost her absolute fucking mind. She literally had lost her absolute fucking mind. And she was not in a good place. Like that was the devil right there. Like when I looked in her eyes, like that was the fucking devil. And we all have that capacity, honestly. You know, again, we're all human, we're not perfect. We all have evil and God in us, you know. But she was gone. Like she was gone, and that's what woke me up. You know, it was the worst time in my life, and it led to the best time of my life. And again, I just followed my gut. I followed my intuition. I listened to God, and I haven't looked back. And my life has been pretty fucking great. And I always say, what do you consider abundance? Because for me, it's not money. It's getting out of that situation, not being locked up naked in a bedroom in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin, being hoed out for money. It's being right here and living this amazing life with my friends, my 4 cats, my job, my 9 to 5. Like, seriously, life can't get any better than that. Life can't get any better than me. This is me. And I love me. So I feel like I got the better end of the stick of the deal. You do what you want with this situation. I don't think this person's going to come back. I think this person realizes it's done. If they do come back with this unfinished business, that's up to you. It is always up to you. Always. I just did the reading, and I think I just said this. I just did the crow reading about someone coming in and wanting tips on healing from an old friend, an old lover, an old family member. It's pretty ballsy to like treat someone like shit and then realize that they know how to heal and you want to heal, so you're going to go to them and ask them for tips and then get mad when they don't want to give them to you. I'm not getting that in this reading, but it kind of plays off the same energy. Like this is just someone realizing that they fucked up and this was not meant to be. It's too bad. It's too bad. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you all are having a great weekend, enjoying the last of your Sunday, the last of your weekend. I'll be on later with the tarot and then the collective, the daily collective. I'm probably going to go watch a couple movies, maybe take a nap. I don't know. We'll see. Have some more Chinese. I'll talk to you later. Bye.